Our top story, a Palmetto woman arrested after authorities say she lied about being pregnant to a local adoption agency.
Over the course of 5 months, the woman received more than $300 in assistance from the agency. ABC 7's Kate Flexter joins us live from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office with the details of this case. Kate?
Good evening, guys. This woman now faces charges of adoption fraud, and the Sheriff's Office says this type of crime is actually fairly common. It was October of last year when 41-year-old Rebecca Freeman contacted Family Creations Adoptions in Bradenton saying she was pregnant and willing to put the child up for adoption. A report from the Manatee County Sheriff's Office says a pregnancy test and ultrasound confirmed that was true. But over the course of 5 months, Freeman began dodging appointments while still receiving significant financial assistance from the agency for rent, health, and comfort items.
She continued to get financial assistance even though she was no longer pregnant.
It wasn't until she was booked on an unrelated charge in early March of this year that the agency discovered she was no longer pregnant.
It's routine to do a test at that time, and it showed that she was not pregnant.
Attorney for Bond of Love Adoption Agency Susan Stockham says adoption fraud is somewhat common, adding there are ways to cheat the system.
It's not unusual. It seems to pop up in the news about once a year somewhere around the state.
She says it can be devastating for a couple going through the adoption process to be a victim of that fraud.
Having someone that scams them is really to them like having a miscarriage all over again. They end up on that roller coaster with a fatal crash.
The best way to prevent it, she says, is staying in touch with the mother often and watching out for any red flags that could point to adoption fraud.
If they're frequently missing medical appointments, if they're asking for dollars, then you either have someone who has some lifestyle, maybe with some substance abuse, or they're just really not interested in making an adoption plan and they're scamming, and then we often choose not to work with them.
We did reach out to the agency involved. They said they can't comment on any individual cases. Reporting live in Manatee County, Kate Flexter, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.